Hello everyone, I am S.Pandey, Assistant Professor of English in Government TCLPG College, Janjgir. Today in this video lecture, I am going to discuss about the scholar Gypsy. This is a great poem written by Mathew Arnold. This is in syllabus of MA English second semester. So viewers, let's begin. The Scholar Gypsy, a lyric poem by Mathew Arnold. It was published in 1853 in the collection called Poems. It is a masterful handling of 10-line stanza that John Keats used in many his odes. The poem's subject is legendary Oxford scholar who gives up his academic life to roam the world with a band of gypsies, absorbing their customs and seeking the source of their wisdom. The Scholar Gypsy is a poem about a poor student at Oxford University who quits his studies to run off with a band of gypsies. The scholar is thoroughly disillusioned by life in the modern world and wishes to proclaim his individuality in an increasing conformist society. Arnold begins the Scholar Gypsy in a pastoral mode, invoking a shepherd and describing the beauties of the rural life, with Oxford in the distance. He then repeats the gist of Glanvill's story, but extends it with an account of rumors that the Scholar Gypsy was again seen from time to time around Oxford. So, Scholar Gypsy's criticism of life. By criticism of life means interpretation of life. Life as it is compared with the life as it should be. What Arnold's means is that poetry is always referring to the actual life and leading it the understanding of how much ideal it is and illustrating the one by the other. The Victorians by and large have no aim or ideals in life. They fight, but they don't know whom they are fighting for. They have brought upon themselves a sick fatigue and languid doubts. A mystery remains enveloped around scholar's life. The poem is pastoral in setting and is based on an old legend narrated by Glanville in the book The Vanity of Dogmatizing, of an Oxford scholar who is tired of seeking preferment joins the gypsies to learn the lore around with them and still haunt the countryside of Oxford. With this is worn a vivid evocation of landscape and reflections on the contrast between the single-minded faith of a scholar gypsy and the modern world. So, here the speaker of the Scholar Gypsy describes a beautiful rural setting in the pastures, with the town of Oxford lying in the distance. He watches the shepherds and reapers working among the field, and then tells the shepherd that he will remain out there until sundown, enjoying the scenery and studying the towers of Oxford. All the while, he will keep his book beside him. His book tells the famous story by Joseph Glanville about an impoverished Oxford student who leaves his studies to join a band of gypsies. Once he was immersed within their community, he learned the secrets of their trade. After a while, two of the scholar gypsies, Oxford's associates found him, and he told them about the traditional gypsies' style of learning, which emphasized a powerful imagination. His plan was to remain with the gypsies until he learned everything he could and then to tell their secrets to the world. Every once in a while, people would claim to have seen him in a Berkshire moor. So, despite the length of time, the speaker does not believe the scholar gypsy could have died, since he had renounced the life of a mortal man, including those things that wear men out to death. Having chosen to repudiate this style of life, Scholar Gypsy does not suffer from such shocks, but instead is free from sick fatigue, the languid doubt. He has escaped the perils of modern life, which are slowly creeping up and destroying men like a strange disease. The speaker finishes by imploring that the scholar Gypsy avoid everyone who suffer from the disease, lest he become infected as well. One of the theme of the scholar Gypsy by the Mathew Arnold is ennui and boredom breed by the modern life. The narrator of the poem clearly finds everyday modern life lacking in excitement and inspiration. Instead, the scholar Gypsies escapes into nature with a band of gypsies or Romani people. In his poem, scholar Gypsy's Victorian poet Mathew Arnold reflects man's need for imagination and innocence for leading a happy life, contrasting the life of a scholar Gypsy with the life in his own age. Though this poem explores one of the Arnold's signature themes, the depressing monotony and the toil of modern life, it is unique in that it works through a narrative. There is a fact two levels the storytelling at work in the poem, that of a scholar gypsy and that of a speaker who is grappling with the ideas poised by that signature figure. The poem overall is a great poem. Thus, here we can say that the poem overall represents Arnold's inner conflict, his desire to live a transcendent life, but inability to totally eschew society. At his point, Arnold felt pulled in different directions by the world's demands. He is trying to and resist the infection of modernization. But it was creeping up on his nevertheless, and the pressures to conform was negatively affecting his poetry. What poems actually offers is a charm of relaxation, a holiday from the serious aim and exacting business. And what the scholar gypsy really symbolizes is Victorian poetry, vehicle so often to explicit intellectual and modern and moral infections, but unable to be essence anything but relaxing and anytime. Undoubtedly, Arnold's wished he could escape in the way scholar gypsy did. However, he was too tied down by responsibility to ever dream of doing so. Hope you like this video. Thank you.